Parents, check this out. You can really tell your children no. They don't have to have all this extra stuff. Now, I see a lot of you all lining up to buy these gym shoes and, get them all this designer stuff and all this stuff that they want. But how are their grades? Do they do chores in the home? Have they picked up the vacuum cleaner lately? What are they doing to actually be able to be rewarded for it? Because basically, they do need to go to school. They do need to get good grades. And they do need to do what you tell them to do. So why are you rewarding them? I understand as parents, you want to give them the best. You want to give them what you didn't have and all these different things. But at the same time, what are they doing? And then you have your teenage boys, you have your teenage girls. The teenage boys want, all these cell phones, and they want you to give them money, and your girls need the nails done and the hair done and the outfits. Is she cussing you out? Is he cussing you out? How about grandma? Do they respect grandma, grandpa, anybody? But yet, you think it's okay to go out here and get them all this great stuff. But for what? At what cost? So they can love you? So they can respect you? No. Guess what? I know that you love Facebook and you love posting pictures on Instagram and you love Twitter and all this stuff. But at what cost? We are losing our youth rapidly. And the reason why I say this is because if we don't start making them do stuff, requiring them to do it, and raising our standards, all of our kids are going to be dead. And you know why? Because we put them in front of these violent video games. We don't monitor what they watch on television because we're too busy. We want to make sure that our boyfriend is happy. We want to make sure that our girlfriends are happy. We want to do all these things for everyone else, and yet the kids are suffering. We don't demand them to do anything, and we have to keep telling them over and over again to stop. Why are you telling your child over and over again to stop and sit down? Kids have a lot of energy, which means that you have to take them outside. Which means that you have to spend time with them. Which means that you don't have time to upload videos and twerking and all this stuff when the kids are up during the day. Which means that get it together. Dads, you are needed. You are instrumental in the growth and development of your son and your daughter. You don't get a pass because whatever happened. It doesn't matter. If you and a woman didn't make it, so be it. That's just the way life is. But at the end of the day, you can be critical. You can be judgmental. You can say whatever you want to say. But your kid is going to be the one that pays for it. Yes. These police officers aren't playing with our kids. They don't care about our kids. They actually don't care about our children. But you know who really don't care about our children? Us. You know why? Because we are not requiring them to be educated. We are not requiring them to mind. We are not helping them with them being a genius. Our children are born smart. They're born intelligent. They need us to help them to understand what's appropriate and what isn't appropriate. They don't automatically know that. Just because they're smart doesn't mean that your job ends because they're smart. Your job begins because they need to know what respect is, what's appropriate, what isn't appropriate. Those are the things that parents do. Yes, we need to provide them with food, clothing, shelter, healthcare, education, all the things that they need. But we still need to be a parent. We still need to be that line of defense that says to them, this is not right. We still need to be conscientious and conscionable to say, your behavior will not be tolerated. We don't do this in our home when we go to visit others. None of this behavior is appropriate, period. Now, until we pick up the ball, then this is the result. And as you can see, this result is ridiculous. Way past ridiculous. Our kids are disrespectful. Period. And it's not because they should be able to do what they want to do. It's because our parents are not mandating certain behaviors. That's it. You don't let them do what they want to do. Sorry, it doesn't work like that. Because when they go and get on someone's job, they're not going to let them do what they want to do. When they start their own business, their customers and clients are not going to allow them to do what they want to do. So as a parent, you have to pick up the ball instead of dropping the ball.